Woo-hoo! Yeah!
Woo!
Let's do it!
Woo!
That's better.
Yeah, that's much better. Much better. Woo. Welcome back to another episode of Convos with your mom's favorites with host Moe and Greg. I am Moe.
I am Greg.
And we are back. We are back.
Yeah, for the people.
For the people. I got to get that on a shirt next.
Yeah.
Convos with your mom's favorites for the people. And as you can see, we have a special guest here with us.
Yeah.
You may remember him from season 1, back when we were doing seasons. And from the Kermit episode, my dad is back. My dad is back.
Yeah,
my dad is back.
Thank you. Appreciate the invite.
Of course. Dad, how are you?
Right. I'm good. How are you?
I am good. Uncle G, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
I am great. Fantastic.
Good.
I'm hot, but
You and me both. I'm joining you in that.
Yes, I am hot, but
I am hot.
Summer came back and was like, yeah, I'm not finished yet.
Not quite.
I got a couple more in me before I go away permanently, for the rest of the year. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
We are here to do a job, and we are going to pod. And, Dad, you were going to pod with us today.
That's why I'm here.
Awesome.
Right.
Awesome.
Good.
Sounds good. I love the energy.
Yeah.
I love it. It is good. So we're going to jump right into it.
Let's do it.
This was I like the list this week. So we're going to just get the bad out the way first.
Okay.
And we're going to just go up from there.
There you go.
And we're going to just start with Blockbuster on Netflix. And let me just...
Why?
Because nobody asked for it. Nobody asked for it. Like, no one asked them to do a Blockbuster, like, TV show.
No.
So, it was good in concept.
It's, yeah. There you go. It sounded good.
It sounded good on paper. Mm-hmm. But then I was 3 episodes in.
Yeah.
And I had not laughed once. I knew that was, it wasn't going to come.
I thought it was just me. I was trying. God knows I was trying. I was really, really trying to give it a shot. It's like, well, maybe there's, you're just not giving it. And so I'm fine. I was trying to make myself laugh, and it was just like,
It
can't.
wasn't there.
Nah.
Like, it was nothing about it was funny at all. Like, nothing.
Oh, nothing.
And while I watched I think I watched 4 episodes of it, and you're right, there was no real laughter, but I mean, for me, it was at least entertaining, if I can say that, you know what I'm saying, to where it wasn't something that I just had to turn off automatically, something I could watch. If there was nothing else on, I probably could just sit and watch it, because, I mean, it was all right. It wasn't awful for me. Mm-hmm. It was, it was okay. It was decent.
Okay.
So, but again, there was no laughing. It was not, like for me, and that, don't want to, I guess, I'm not sure how to go with this, but even for me, there's a show called Ghosts.
Yes.
Yes.
Which I love, because it's crazy. And that definitely has me laughing and stuff like that. So, but Blockbuster is okay for me. Like I said, not that I would have to watch it, but I could watch it if there was nothing else on, and I wanted something different. Then I probably could go through that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm watching the news before I watch Blockbuster again. Like, I'm watching a Trump rally before I'm watching Blockbuster again. Like,
wow,
that is more entertaining to me than Blockbuster was.
Yeah.
And I guess me, because again, I just like the different characters, the people, the interactions and stuff like that, and it just, like I said, it's doable.
It reminded me, and then this was before I had even seen any of the critics what they thought about it, but it reminded me of the show that used to come on Channel 4, may still come on Channel 4 on NBC, Superstore.
It got And that's
And that's been like the comparison that they've been, and it said, which would be okay if I like Superstore, but it's like Superstore without the laughs. At least Superstore was.
you didn't like Superstore?
I wasn't a fan.
I
No.
loved
Yeah.
Superstore.
You know what? People that watched it all the time loved it.
I loved
I
it.
was not one of those people.
And I think it's more because of how much I related
Okay.
working in retail.
Okay. I got you.
I
got you.
loved
I got you.
Superstore. Watched the entire thing
Really?
from beginning to end.
Okay.
The show was incredible. And that's what it's like. It's Blockbuster is like it's trying to be something that it isn't. Like, because all of the characters in the show, right, come from other hit TV shows.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Melissa Fumero, she was on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, that's okay.
She was one of the main characters in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That's where I know her
Brooklyn
from.
Nine-Nine compared to Blockbuster,
Oh, heck yeah.
no. Two
No.
completely different shows. What's the guy's name? The main character, the guy who
Randall
owns the
Park?
Block- Yes.
Yeah.
He's had other hit shows.
Yes.
I can't think of it at the moment.
He was right off the boat, straight off the boat.
Off the boat.
Yeah, straight off the boat.
Straight off the boat.
Yeah.
That show was hilarious.
That show was funny.
That show was funny.
I liked. Yeah.
And I mean, JB Smoove, what hasn't he been in?
Yeah. He's like a hustler.
Like he just works, and
Yeah.
it's just
You just see. You
it's
never know
so
where he
much-
got
You
pop
never
up.
know, but he's always a lot funnier in the other shows compared to this one.
Man, you know what? And I thought it was just me. I was like, even JB Smoove is just not nailing it for me.
Like and I think that's part of it. Like, bro, you guys are all funny. I know you can be funny because of the shows you come from.
Yeah.
But it's just it wasn't there.
No.
It's not in this show for me.
It's not.
And you know, like I said, 3 episodes, I didn't laugh.
No.
And I turned it off and was like, nope, this is a failure.
I went in. I'm like you, Kenny. I went in for about 5. I did go in for about 5 episodes, and even then, I said I did make a kind of like a commitment to myself. I am going to go and finish it. I was like, because maybe I'm just not giving it. Maybe on the season on the series finale, it's just going to go ha, and it's going to just like grab me and just and I'm going to be in for the next season. But right now, it's like, okay.
And like I said, it's something for me that I probably could and probably even will finish just because. But again, not like some shows where you want to sit and binge and watch 2, 3, 4 episodes at a time.
No,
That's not going to happen.
no.
But it's not. But again, for me, I could watch a couple at a time and be okay.
Okay.
I really could because like I said, because of the people that are in it. While it may just be the writing, I don't know, but I still am amused, for lack of a better word, at some of the interactions between the people and stuff like that. So it's okay for me.
Okay.
Well, Blockbuster's on Netflix. Give it a shot or don't.
I don't. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Give it a shot because it may be for you.
Listen, it may be for you.
It may be for you.
You might think it's like laugh out loud, fall off your chair funny.
Yeah.
Cool. It makes me question your other sensibilities if you know it is. But if that's for you, then
Is he throwing shade at you?
But then, no. I didn't. I definitely didn't think it that way. But it just. But again, it even goes to what you were saying. How even with the other show, Superstore, how he loved it so much, and like you seem to like.
Yeah, it was just like,
can take it or leave it.
take it or leave it. Yeah.
No,
No, I mean,
so-
we
so-
know. We
that's
just kidding.
That's just how it is. So I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's
Everybody's taste is different.
definitely, definitely.
absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's how we roll on the show, just in case y'all didn't know.
Yeah. And I just want to know about the taste of the person who decided that it was okay to get Liam Hemsworth to replace Henry Cavill as Sir
what?
Geralt in The Witcher. It's another show on Netflix.
No. See, I don't watch The Witcher. I'm like you said, Kenny. I watched it the first season. I maybe got 3 or 4 episodes in, and I was like, oh, I can't.
Yeah, I get that. The first season was rough.
I couldn't
But
do
then
it.
I found out that the first season wasn't in chronological order.
Oh. Okay.
Like they like jumped back and forth through time
Really?
throughout the entire first season.
Oh man.
But then once you get past that, the second season, it's in chronological order. So it flows just a little bit better. It's a bit confusing.
Yeah. I was confused. I was like, you know what? Then with all the other stuff on TV, it's like, nope. Let me find some. let me find something to make me not have to think so hard.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing, but by the end of the first season, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
So then, second season is cool. There's a third season coming on the way. And I'm cool with that because Henry Cavill's in the third season.
Okay.
But after the third season is when Liam Hemsworth is taking over.
Okay. How many episodes do they do a season?
10.
10?
10.
Okay.
And for me personally, again, going back to this comparison, going from Henry Cavill to Liam Hemsworth in anything, not just The Witcher,
Yeah,
just
just
period.
anything.
And anything
Yeah.
is like you've been eating Fruit Loops your entire life. And then you come in one day and somebody gives you Fruity Rings.
Dude. That's good.
It's the same in theory, but it's just not as good. Like, it's just not as good.
I can tell these are not Fruit
Yes,
Loops.
I can tell these are not Fruit Loops.
Wow. Never mind. I'm not even going to go there because I know we did that one time. Me and my wife, we gave, I think one of the kids, we gave them the Fruity Rings instead of Fruit Loops because that was all they had to store at the time. So we figured they put it in a bowl. They took a spoonful. They looked at it. They looked at us. And they was like, They could tell.
You can tell.
They could tell. The
You can
difference.
tell.
But like, yeah, okay, yeah.
You can tell.
That's funny. That's a good analogy.
And that's just no one. If he's not coming back, fine. And it's because there's a part of it, and it's funny. There's like he's having issues with like the writers.
Who?
Henry Cavill.
Okay.
Because apparently there's like a large Witcher fan base.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill is in that large Witcher fan base. And he's having issues with like the writing and like how they've been writing this story. Mm-hmm. And like, cause I never played the video games. I don't really know much about, like, I know it's a video game, but I never played the video game. So I didn't have much to go, like, I wasn't making a comparison from the show to the video game. It was just great TV for me. But, like, he was having issues with the writers, and there was actually a petition that had like mad signatures to fire the writers.
Wow.
To keep Henry Cavill to not have to deal with Liam Hemsworth.
Wow.
That's how much we don't want Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah. I don't.
But then, too, you run the risk of things not being as good if you get rid of the writers because they helped apparently make it what it is.
You're right, but according to like the diehard fans, it's not good because it's they're missing something.
Yeah. I don't.
Something is not there. But you're right, like because again, the show may suffer for like the wider audience if you get rid of the writers, but the show's gonna suffer anyway because I'm not watching past season 3. That's not true.
Well, how was season 2 going?
Season 2 was great.
Oh, okay. I see. I
Season
didn't.
2 was
I
great.
didn't watch it.
Firstly, because it's in chronological order.
Okay.
And it doesn't just jump, like it's not jumping through time. Mm-hmm. But season 2 was great.
Okay.
Like, I can't wait for season 3.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, all right.
So, but Henry Cavill is just Henry Cavill. He's Henry Cavill. Like, we all lost our minds when Henry Cavill returned as Superman.
Yeah.
Because he did that good at the role. Yes, he's a welcome addition.
Yeah.
But he was also very welcome as Sir Geralt of Rivia is his character name.
In The Witcher? Okay.
Yes. Because he did a really good job. Because I think he's that good of an actor. Like, and Liam Hemsworth, he's okay. He's no Chris.
Yeah. Chris is better.
Yes, and I think he's got like another brother. There's another.
It is like a Hemsworth. They like churning them out.
Yeah.
They're all like clones of each other.
Like you stand them next to each other. And
the Hemsworth clones.
Yes, there is another Hemsworth, and I don't.
Does he act?
I think so.
I think they all act.
I think he's like. You know how like there's Alec Baldwin and then the rest of them.
Yeah. You took the word, dude. Oh my God, yeah, it's like Alec Baldwin and the rest of them.
It's Chris Hemsworth and the rest of them.
That's funny.
You know, so it's. I don't know. I guess for the sake of the show and for just content's sake, I won't automatically write it off. But
yeah.
I'm going to be looking for any and every reason to never watch it again.
Yeah.
That's almost like, I guess, maybe at least to some degree, even thinking now, but just even about the Fresh Prince with on Viv 1 and on Viv 2.
Yeah, and on Viv 2. Yeah.
There was a big difference. And while the show was still good, on Viv number 2, and nothing against Daphne Maxwell Reed, but it's like, you just don't have that same chemistry.
No, you didn't.
You don't have that personality. It just wasn't there.
You notice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You notice,
Yeah,
and you feel something. You feel whatever it was that was missing. You feel that.
Just like in how they even commented using jazz, season 4, the first episode, he even commented about how there's something different about, whatever, and it was true. She just didn't have the same thing. So,
no.
Yeah. So, but like I said, I'm gonna watch season 4. I mean, I do have some time because season 3 is just like I don't even think they've like finished filming season 3. So we have like time because I don't think we're getting it till like maybe next year.
Yeah.
So I won't have to deal with this till like 2025, 2026. So maybe I'll change my mind by then. Like I said, I'm gonna watch. Fine Tooth Comb. First smallest reason to never watch that show again.
Wait. What was that you told me last night?
What?
About turning off the brain crutch. You're trying to being too. We were watching something last night.
We were watching National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was. Yes. And,
okay.
I made the comment. I forgot now.
You were talking about the sled when he went down the hill.
Right.
Because
and as older he went to like the forest and stuff like he crossed the highway and ran and whatever. And it seemed like the people that were with him could see that. And I'm like, there's no way they could see that with all that he had gone through. And you told me to not
overthink it.
To not to not to this,
to
just take it for what it was.
Yeah.
But now you want to go through something with a fine tooth comb.
yes, because that's something you should go through with the fine tooth comb.
Oh, okay.
There are certain. It's different because here's why it's different.
Okay.
There's a certain grace, and this is a nice segue. You pod on a regular?
I try not to.
We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you hooked.
I just have that mindset to just say no. I don't know.
He's secretly podding in his closet. He's like
yeah.
I'll never tell.
But there's a certain grace I think Christmas movies should be allowed just for the sake of the holiday and because Christmas is my favorite time of year. And we've entered that, Halloween is over. So,
Halloween is over. Christmas season has officially begun.
Christmas is here.
Yeah.
Though for me, it started in like September. But
Yeah.
I respect those who enjoy spooky season because I too am one of those who love spooky season. Like I would like to watch like scary movies, but like my house will be like fully decorated for Christmas while we watching scary movies.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
But there's like a certain grace that I think Christmas movies should be allowed. Just because, you're not supposed to. They're kind of just trying to get you in the feels of the season.
Okay. All right.
Whereas, The Witcher, it's high quality content.
It's supposed to be at least
high quality content. Well, it has been high quality content, and I just hope that they keep shooting at the same level with Liam Hemsworth. So I'm going to watch differently. I'm going to watch The Witcher differently, but I'm still going to watch it because for the sake of
maybe before they get too far ahead, maybe I'll try and watch it again. But like I said, the first season, 4 episodes in, I was like, oh, I can't.
Yeah, like I said, I would say, honestly, it's one of those shows, if you watch 9 and 10, then you can keep going from there.
And that's what I think it was either you or Will who had said that we were talking about binge watching episodes that or seasons that you may not want to watch.
Yeah.
So in other words, if it's 12 seasons, you may not want to watch 12 seasons. He said to watch the first season. The first episode and the last episode of each season until you get to the current one. He said if you watch the first episode and the last episode of every season, you'll get enough content that you'll kind of like. I'm sure you're gonna miss some stuff, but you get enough content that you could go into the new season kind of like knowing what's going on.
Yeah, if you watch, like I said, you watch 9 and 10, then you could jump right into season 2.
Okay.
And it won't be as confusing because, like I said, the timeline, like, it goes in order after that.
Okay.
Which was cool. It was a different way of storytelling. It was very confusing if you didn't know that.
Because I didn't know that, and
I was very confused.
I was
confused. I was like, fam, what am I watching?
Yeah.
Why does none of this make sense? How did he get here when he was just over there the last episode? But then
needless to say, when they announced the season 2, I was like, who's watching this?
Me. It's me. It's me.
Sometimes what it takes is just that one extra person.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. I said, boy, Netflix is definitely not picky.
Yeah. It's me. It's me. But yeah, back to Christmas. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna stay here, and because Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer, fun for all that children call their favorite time of year.
Wow.
Thank you. Just fantastic. I tell you.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Wow.
But yes, Christmas is here. And I was watching TV the other day with my mom, and we were watching Lifetime. Because, Lifetime been playing Christmas movies since, like, August.
Yeah.
So, and she saw a commercial that said between Lifetime, Hallmark, and, like, all of those types of channels, that there is 159 brand new Christmas movies coming out this year.
Okay, go ahead.
159.
Go with that. Let's go with that.
And I'm like, how do you have the time?
Yeah.
One, to make 159 new movies. How you're gonna tell me you found 159 new ideas? Like we didn't just have 60 new movies come out last year?
And therein lies my issue with that, is the fact that aren't you almost just retelling the same
story?
So. But it's funny, and you're right, because that's what a lot of that is bound to be.
Yeah, it's like
bound to be retelling the same story, but yet even with Dickens' Christmas Carol, how many?
Oh yes, exactly.
Right.
How many?
And yes, they still somebody
will wake up one morning and say, "I got a new way of telling that story."
Yeah, and matter of fact, was it Netflix or
Hulu?
No,
FX.
FX. They did a very dark version. I
didn't see that one. No.
It came out last year, 2020.
I think it was 2020. Or was it last year?
No, it was 2019 because I was watching it. I recall, and your mom had gone over to grandma's house, I think. So I think even like
2019.
2019. But it's so dark compared to You know,
Yeah,
and so
to the way you know the
right,
story.
right,
Yes.
and it was it was definitely different in that regard, and
Mm-hmm.
I kind of liked the twist on it. But again, how many Ebenezer Scrooges have there
Have you
been?
seen? Have there
Or
been
in some
exactly?
cases, like with Cicely Tyson, she was Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, I remember that
You know,
one.
stuff like that, and so just different. So,
I remember that one, and I remember I was like, no, click.
but there have been so many. But yet, for me, I'm drawn to watch them just, I guess, to kind of see personally. Because
Yeah.
again,
Okay.
like my son, so I can't even, I guess,
Yeah, I know.
say it, but he definitely didn't fall far from that.
Definitely
tree
not. Yeah,
as far
yeah,
as Christmas goes.
yeah.
You know,
You guys, y'all got.
it's just who we are.
Yeah, y'all just
Stuff
love
like that.
Christmas, and I
Yeah.
get it. I understand. I know. Just for me, my movie taste, there's just certain ones that I'll watch. They're just, and I will watch them over and over again. And I don't often leave room for, because to me it seems like it's the same formula over and over again, and again,
it is.
and again, I get it. It's Christmas and it's designed to help you to feel the season, but I do feel the season, so it's like, all right, how much more do you want? You just sit over here and start screaming Christmas carols and jamming candy canes down my throat.
Absolutely. Because it's all gonna be.
You said absolutely.
Absolutely. But for the most part, it's all gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be big city girl with her boyfriend, and he's a big time executive at Corporation A. He's gonna break up with her. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be heart-wrenching. It's going to be right before Christmas. He's going to break up with her. So she's going to go back to her small-town home. Mm-hmm. And then she's going to see this guy in a plaid shirt who's been there this whole time. And, like, they had a thing when they were little. But because they were little, they just let it go. And then she's going to find love again. Mm-hmm. And he's going to help her see the true meaning of, like, Christmas, because she hates Christmas now, because her boyfriend broke up with her. And then, some Christmas miracle is going to happen. And then they're going to start kissing, and then it's going to start snowing. Guarantee you. That's 85%
And
of all Lifetime and Hallmark Christmas movies.
with all of that, there'll be Christmas. Everything will be like a Christmas setting. Every setting
Every setting.
will be huge.
Like Christmas
It's
just walked in a room and
it's
threw up.
Yeah, like oh my God. It's like, wait a minute, lights in the bathroom? Why is there a manure? Why is there?
Because you can.
I know.
Because you can. Why not?
I get it.
But I think too, especially now, because during these last couple of years, people need that more than ever before. That's why Christmas has. I recall 2020 Christmas time, and like I said, again, we're big, so we're always looking for stuff to add. And I went into Michael's, maybe right after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
It was empty.
Wow, people that already came in and raided.
They did, and like I said, and because you figure like right after Thanksgiving you start with it.
Yeah.
Michael's was bone dry. No
Wow.
Christmas, nothing.
I think that's because in 2020, most people started decorating. Like, by Thanksgiving,
Oh yeah, they were.
a lot of people
it
had
was up.
decorated for Christmas already.
Because they needed that. I mean, we were in such a bad state, especially for those who had lost family members and
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was
I
just a
get it.
time people just needed something, some type of joy, some type of, just to feel good again. Because
Yeah.
it was a bad time.
Yeah. Again, and you suggest, I get that. I really do. But again, I'm just not a big fan of like all the movies. I have certain ones that I watch, certain ones that I won't watch. But again, I understand the need for it. I would never say, you know what, they should make less Christmas. No, make more Christmas movies. And because they do serve a purpose. They do serve, even emotionally and psychologically to some degree, they serve a purpose. They help people be better than they are, and they help people have hope. They give people hope. They give people hope. And as sappy as that may sound, in this, we need that. Matter of fact, I have a listing of I'm a Vudu subscriber, so I have like hundreds of movies digitized on Vudu. Mm-hmm. And so I had recently I divided like all the movies into lists, hero movies, drama, comedy, blah blah blah. But I gave them all little all my lists have little cute titles. All the Christmas movies, and I have them under a list called "I Need a Little Christmas."
Yeah.
Because again, and I'll watch those movies even off the season, because again, sometimes, like you said, you need a little.
Absolutely.
You need a little Christmas.
Yeah. Like in 2020, I stopped deleting Christmas music off my phone in January.
Me
like
too.
I used to add it, like in
Me too. I still
like
keep mine
August.
on too. Yeah.
And then
Delete it off.
But no, it's just gonna stay there. And every now and then, a song will just randomly shuffle in. Come on, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna keep it there because it's just it. I don't know what it is about like Christmas. It does something to me.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like, yo, you listen to this music, and no matter how bad of a mood I'm in,
you feel
there's a definite feel good
you
vibe.
feel
Yes.
better.
And even from like all the movies, and like I said, for me, truth be told, out of all of the many adaptations of Christmas Carol, I find myself getting teary eyed, no matter which one I'm watching. It's crazy. It's like I've seen.
You already know what's gonna happen.
I could recite most of it, but at the end there is that, and I think I've always been a guy who likes happy endings, and that's what most of them are. There's the drama in the middle, stuff going on, well, conflicts, whatever.
We already
just like
hope.
We were watching one. Well, I finished watching with Mom yesterday, but a Wesley's Christmas, I think it was. It's brand new with Jasmine Guy and the professor from the Parkers.
Okay.
He was in it, and again,
it's on Bet Plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just getting drama, stuff going on, family issues, stuff like that. Someone trying to get with this one, and and whatever. But at the end of it all, just the whole happy vibe, and here I am, like, oh my gosh. But again, for me, it does something, and I don't think I pray I never get tired of that.
No.
I never get tired of that, man, because it's what, like you said, I think it's what we all need.
Yeah.
We all need
definitely need it.
In the real world, and that's the thing too. And someone say, "Well, that's not the real world," and maybe it's not.
Maybe it's not.
But there's nothing wrong with that. Not that you're trying to escape from it, but just having that.
No. But it's not that you're trying to escape. But isn't that the big part of going to movies and watching movies? And is that you get to escape the mundane reality of what may be going on. You get to just sit, and whatever type of movie you're in, if it's a comedy, you get to sit and laugh. If it's a drama, you get to sit and be, and be on edge because of the drama. If it's a horror, you get to sit and be scared. But whatever it is, you get to sit for, and just for however long the movie is, you get to sit and just
feel.
You get to feel, yeah. Yeah, so even for Christmas movies, again, not my cup of tea. Not the overglut of them, but I do have a set few.
Right.
That I watch and watch religion as again. I spend the whole day of Christmas watch, and since they've been doing it, and I'm always afraid that one day they're going to stop doing it. But I'm one of those people who will sit and watch A Christmas Story all day long. I will sit there. If my TV is on Christmas, that's what I'm watching. Because they run it for 24 hours. And at least half of those 24 hours or more, I'm sitting in front of my television watching, unless I'm doing something else.
And it's funny, that's one that I've never been a big fan of. I mean, I watch it, I've seen it. Maybe, but it's for me that one. I would like. That's not for me. That's not the movie for me to sit and watch all day long.
Yeah.
But again, it's just like the whole season. Whatever, whichever movie does it for you.
Yeah,
it is definitely okay.
Absolutely, because like I said, like you were right. Because the problem. If there is a problem with Lifetime Christmas movies, or just like those channels with the Christmas movies, you got to get through like 30 bad ones
Yeah.
before you find one good one
that you really, really like.
But the crazy part is, you never remember the name.
You're like, that Christmas movie I saw on
Movie you saw on Lifetime, but you never remember the name, so you never, and it's like you never see it again.
Yeah.
You find that one movie that's really good,
that resonates with you,
that you're like, holy crap, and it has a hold on you, and then you watch it, and then you go through like 2 more bad ones, and you're like, you know what, I'm done. And then you go back to watch movies, and you're like, yo, what was that movie?
Yeah. You gotta start writing stuff down.
You do.
You gotta start writing. It's like, oh no, I like that movie. Let me write that down.
Let me write that. But it's like, it's crazy. But yeah, I do like Christmas movies. So, since we're here.
Yeah.
And we should list some of our favorites.
Yes.
Top 10. Top 10 Christmas movies. It's a bit rough for me.
Really?
Yeah.
So for you guys, it's gonna be rough because y'all watch a lot of Christmas movies.
It's
for me, so I'll go first because my list is very.
Oh, see, you actually see now. See, I didn't.
You know what? I can't remember stuff because I'm old. I can't remember.
He's old, but I'm older. So what does that make me?
I gotta write stuff down.
I'm just saying. But go ahead.
Number 10.
Okay.
Die Hard. Oh yeah, so it's gonna be that kind of list. Number 9.
Not a valid list. Tear it up.
Number 9. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the live Ron Howard version.
Oh, with Jim Carrey?
Yes, with Jim Carrey, the Jim Carrey version.
Okay.
8. It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay.
7, and I like a lot of animation. 7. Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Okay.
6. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. 5, and this is one of my big ones, is The Year Without a Santa Claus.
Okay.
4. Scrooged. 3. Elf. 2. Well, let me go back to Scrooge because there's a tie with Scrooge. It's Scrooged with Bill Murray and Gremlins. The first Gremlins. 3 is Elf. 2. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the animated, of course.
Which animated?
The original animated.
Okay.
Boris Karloff.
Okay.
No. And anybody else? No. And number 1, A Christmas Story. That's my list.
Okay.
2 of those. Yeah.
I know.
I take issue with, but it's okay. It's definitely okay. No, like I said, I guess it's funny because, I mean, half my list would be a number of adaptations of A Christmas Carol.
Okay.
There is the musical, which I think is called Scrooge.
Okay.
With Albert Finney.
Yeah.
Then there's one with Alistair Sims that I like.
Mm-hmm.
But there's about 2 or 3 of the older ones that I kind of like. So they would fit in there somewhere, whatever. As well as the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Okay.
That's definitely so. Half my list would be
different That's
different.
Adaptations.
But for me, the Preacher's Wife definitely needs to be on there.
Okay.
I didn't consider Charlie Brown's Christmas only because it's only half an hour.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I didn't consider that a movie per se, but it's definitely one. I'm afraid that and the Grinch, the original, like you said as well, and stuff like that. Elf is definitely a good one for me as well. There was a couple more. Oh, and even like I said, more adaptations. There was one called A Diva's Christmas with Vanessa Williams.
Yeah, I remember that one. Was that
like
good?
That one.
See,
Yes.
I didn't watch it.
It was basically the same. But yet it was just a little. The ghosts were different, just like with Scrooge. The ghosts were different, and and I think that kind of added to. They weren't the usual spirits or whatever. They were these off the wall jokers who just came in and just they made it a little different in that regard.
Okay.
Yeah, because the ghost of the future, Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, There you go.
And which one?
And A Diva's Christmas Carol was a documentary.
Yeah.
Really?
It wasn't even like an actual
Wow.
person.
Yeah.
She was just trapped in a room and she had to watch a TV.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
See,
totally
now,
different.
I didn't watch that, but if I run across it, because I know that's one of the legions of them that they run a lot during the holiday.
That one on Saturday, they really have not run that one too much at all.
Really?
Yeah.
I run across it. I run across
At
it.
least we have been hard pressed because we actually like that one.
Yeah.
We
It might
actually-
be
Because I said, but I didn't watch it.
Live TV.
Oh.
We may not have the channel.
Yeah. So, but that's I think that was pretty much it. But there was again, and there's so many out there anyway. Whatever that I do like, whatever that. And there's not much that I don't like, I guess, as far as that goes. So, but those are probably up there in like the top 10 somewhere. So.
And they're the ones I gave. These are the ones that I will watch, repeatedly, every Christmas, or even sometimes not even on Christmas. If I'm just in a mood to watch something Christmassy, I might pull up one of those. And yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, okay.
Watch it till the end. Man.
Listen,
No, I mean,
he just has to
have,
accept.
I have seen it. I trust it. I've seen it again, and I guess it's because I don't think, I just don't really think of it now. Again, but I guess the question. Never mind. I won't even go there.
I think I already know, know where you going, but go ahead.
But I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's during Christmas
During
time.
See, yeah,
Whatever.
it happens during
So,
Christmas time.
With
but then
that
again,
logic, Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie.
Huh?
With that logic, Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie.
Truth be told.
True. Yes.
Truth be
Exactly.
told. So,
And that's why I ended up adding Gremlins to the list too, even though it's kind of a dark Christmas. But again, it's a Christmas movie. One of my favorite scenes in Gremlins is when the mother goes all out ham on the gremlins that are in the kitchen, and they're playing in the background. Do you see what I see? Oh man, yeah, but yeah. What you got, Mo?
These are in no particular order because I think that's just disrespectful to the movies at hand.
Okay.
But we've got National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Okay.
A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Krampus.
Wait a minute. Wait, you got Krampus on
Krampus.
You got Krampus on your Christmas
I
list?
thoroughly enjoy that movie.
Wait a minute. I got Die Hard, and you got Krampus.
I've got Krampus.
Okay, you got Krampus. All right.
But see,
I'll
Krampus
give it
is
to you.
more of a Christmas movie.
I will give it. I will give it to you.
Because he's the anti-Santa Claus. It's up there.
I will give it. Okay, I'll give you Krampus. Go ahead. What else you got?
8 Crazy Nights.
Okay.
That's 5. The original Grinch. Don't hate me, but because it's grown on me too. The Grinch with Benedict Cumberbatch, the one that just came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of grown.
I
on
need
me.
to watch it. And you know what's
I
funny?
hated it when it first came out, but it's kind of grown on me.
And see, every time I've tried to watch that, I've always been sleepy, and I always end up falling asleep on it. So I don't think I've ever actually seen the whole thing in one shot without falling asleep on it. I guess I need to just watch it again.
I watched that one because of my granddaughter, because she came in one day and she said she wanted to see the cartoon Grinch,
Right.
and not the original. She wanted to see that one, and so I said, okay. I put it on. We played it, and that was the first time I'd watched it. And I watched it with her, and she got halfway through it, and then she was like, okay, enough of this. I'll see you later. And left, but we're halfway through the movie now. I was like, all right, now I got to finish it. And after I finished it, I was like, I will never, ever watch this again.
That was me when I went and saw it. But then the more I watched it, the more I was like, Okay, I can get with this. I can get with this.
I had to go and watch the original one after that because just to purge it from my memory.
Wait, I just had it. Almost Christmas.
Okay, that's who.
Forgot about that one.
That's with
Danny Glover and
Danny
Monique.
Glover, Monique.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That looked good. I didn't watch it again. I didn't watch it, but that
it's really
that
good.
looked good.
It's really good.
You know,
This Christmas,
that's who was in that.
Loretta Devine.
Okay. See, I know that one too.
Idris Elba.
Elba.
See, I know that one too.
Columbus
I
Short.
I didn't watch it, but I know of it.
Those are really good.
Okay.
And last, but certainly not least, A Medea Christmas. I love that movie.
Okay.
I watch it every year, at least 5 times.
Actually, if you watch most Christmas movies, they're all like Tyler Perry movies. So at any given moment, you can be watching anything. You can be wait, next time, I better not say this because they may run with it. It'll be Medea in A Christmas Carol. A Medea Christmas Carol. That one I might watch.
I would watch.
I would
watch that. But yeah, A Medea Christmas. I love the movie. I was hysterical laughing.
Really?
Yes. And then I watched the play and was upset.
It wasn't as good.
It was still good, but they're two completely different stories.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Most times the play and the movie are like generally the same story, way different. And which was good for me because it was a lot funny because I had no idea how well Tyler Perry and Larry the Cable Guy would play off of each other.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And what's her name from what's her name? I can't think of her name. She's in Hocus Pocus, not Bette Midler, not Sarah Jessica Parker.
I know who you
The other
Kathy
one.
and the Jimmy.
Yes.
Kathy and the Jimmy.
Yes.
Jimmy. I think that's it. I forgot.
The three of them on set together,
Uh-huh.
pure comedy gold.
Really?
Yes.
This is an A Medea Christmas?
Yes, the movie.
Okay. I'll have
Yes.
to watch. I'll have to watch that one then. And Matt, it was really funny is that I have that and have never watched it. Again, I have on Vudu.
Yeah.
I have about 400 movies on Vudu, and what I'll do sometimes if they have a good sale, I'll purchase the movies, and it's stored, and I own it now. But again, I may not go back and watch it right away. And they had a 9 set. They had all the Tyler Perry movies combined, and they had it at a good price. They were selling them as a set. And so I said, well, you know what? Just so I have them for my collection, I ordered them. And I noticed A Medea Christmas was one of the movies, but I had not watched it.
Yeah.
If I'm watching, because I have a bad habit, my one Tyler Perry addiction is Medea's Big Happy Family, and if I go to those lists of those films.
No, that's honestly his best movie.
That is always the one I'm gonna watch
because that is the most hilarious, saddest movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
That one made me laugh the hardest.
Which one is that?
That's the one with Loretta Devine.
Yeah, and Little Bow Wow.
And Bow Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was really. He was.
Hello.
He was.
That's what you should have watched instead of Tokyo Drift.
Yeah. A matter of fact, I forgave him for Tokyo Drift after I saw that. His performance in that was really good.
He was really good in that.
He was really good. A matter of fact, the whole cast was
No, they did
amazing. That is one of his best ones. And that made Tiana Taylor. She
was spectacular.
She was absolutely spectacular in this. If she don't do anything else, that will always be her go. That'll be, she said, well, I played in the title. It's like, Bahrain. I said, I want to get that as a ringtone. But again, so I got to go back and watch A Medea Christmas now.
Honorable mention.
Uh-huh.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Okay, the cartoon.
The cartoon.
Yeah. What did they ever do it in live? Did they ever do that into a live action?
I don't know.
I know the cartoon, but I
Yeah.
I watched it once or twice.
Since you mentioned, I guess I did think about it before and I forgot. There was some older movies. There was one called Christmas Every Day, and it was goes way back, maybe even before you were born. I know mom and I watched it one time. It was interesting because for like a whole year, it was Christmas. Every time the girl woke up, because she wanted, it was like a wish she had, like Christmas every day. So every morning she woke up, it was Christmas time every day. But after a while, because it was Christmas, things started to deplete. To where by the end of it all, nobody had no money. It was
Wow.
It was interesting, and it was a cartoon, but again, it was different.
Wow, that's
was
that,
definitely
yeah.
different.
See, those are the kind of
Right. But then going back to, I'm sorry, and I got it, because again, another one that you don't even see anymore, the Little Drummer Boy.
Yep, that's another one. I give that one honorable. That one was
that's because again, that's strictly about Christ.
Yeah.
Strictly about Christ, but and maybe because the world doesn't want to, they're
don't
trying
want
to be so correct.
Yeah, they don't want to add
offend
that.
anybody, but the Little Drummer Boy is one of the best ones. I watch that one all the time. As a matter of fact, I bought it because it doesn't even come on anymore.
No, they don't even show that one because, and I'm gonna get ready. I don't want to say it too loud because they may want to snatch it off the air. If you watch, because the producers and I believe they were Christians. That now with the Little Drummer Boy, it was very, very out there. That was strictly about Christ. But if you watch any of their other live acts, like especially not The Year Without a Santa Claus, that was Heat Miser. The other one was Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Okay.
If you watch that, there are two scenes where they specifically go in on not in a bad way, but when there's the one scene where Santa Claus is marrying the woman who's going to be Mrs. Claus, and they're getting married in the forest, and the guy who's the weather wizard is performing the ceremony, and the kids are asking questions. The kids are saying, "Well, when did they get married?" He said, "They got married," and the narrator says they got married on what's considered the holiest night of the year, and said this is the night Christ was born. And I was like, "Oh, they gonna snatch this off the air." So I made sure I had a copy of that because I was like, I want, because of the fact that, that's one of the reasons why I love that one so much.
And it's funny because there was an article a few years ago about, I think it was when Charlie Brown Christmas was like about 50 years old.
Yep.
And the article said
Yes.
that it could not have been made today.
Today, nope. Couldn't have been made
With
today.
that whole line of scene
Yes.
in there, they
Nope.
said they would not have allowed it at all.
Not at
But
all.
because I think now, because it's become such a staple that
Yep.
they're not pull it or even try to edit that out. But
It would be almost impossible to do that
It because of right.
and edit that out, because again, it's such a big part.
exactly,
It's like the heart of the whole
yeah.
of Charlie Brown getting his Christmas groove back on. It's like the heart of all of that. The heart of the whole cartoon is that. If they tried to edit that scene out, it wouldn't even make sense.
It really would not.
Nope.
Not at all.
It wouldn't make sense.
Not at all.
And the people might riot.
Yeah, and the people might riot. I'll
People might riot.
be out there with my torch and pitchfork. What?
And your Die Hard T-shirt.
Yeah, don't make me go Bruce Willis on it. There's a dark side to Christmas. There is a dark side to Christmas.
Yes.
And his name is Bruce Willis.
And also Krampus. Uncle G, that movie was really good.
I have not watched it, but I will give it a watch now.
That movie was really good.
Really?
Yes. And it's got one of my favorite lines, just period.
Mm-hmm.
Like just ever. Because the movie starts off because the kid is like, he's having a bad luck. Like he's having a bad Christmas season. Like, and he didn't write a letter to Santa. He wrote a letter to Santa, but like his family is just complete crap. And like he's not having a good time. And he's talking to his dad, and his dad's like, you got to just give them a break, just give them. And he was like, why do I have to put up with them just because we share DNA? And I said, fam, I've been asking that question every day my whole life. Like, why do I have to put up with your nonsense strictly because we share DNA? Like, that's not enough. That should not be. He was like, that shouldn't be enough. He was like, that shouldn't be like, the end all be all to have to put up with. But yeah, that's right before Krampus came. And, the idea that there is an anti-Santa Claus who comes and, like, steals kids who've been bad.
Yeah.
And, like, drags them to hell? Are you kidding me?
Who wouldn't want to see that?
Like, are you kidding me? Sign me up.
Bring the kids.
Like, sign me up. Yes, because that right there, get your act together because Krampus is coming.
That's right. So look, you can get a visit from Santa Claus or Krampus. Choice is yours.
Right. Also, another honorable mention is the Family Guy Christmas special because it's in 2 parts, so it's like a whole hour, so it counts as a movie.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah, because every year I gotta watch Stewie go to the North Pole to kill Santa Claus.
Oh, but if you're going to add that, then we got to add in what's it? The American Dad Christmas series. They did it in through over seasons, but every year it's Santa Claus comes back. Because of the fact that they accidentally killed him one year. And the elves, of course, brought him back. But now he has a vendetta against him. So every year on Christmas, he comes back to try to kill the Smiths. But if you ever watch it, it is the most incredible animation you have ever seen. I mean, I would have to say, on those Christmas shows, the artist, the animation artist, that was their most, because it was like the colors and all the Christmas stuff is like leaping off the screen at you. But in the midst of all of that, they're having this big giant war between the Smiths and Santa Claus and the elves. It is the most incredible. That's like those. I watch those every year. Yeah.
Oh, one more. See,
Come on.
Come on. We
Break it on.
The original version to me is better.
Of
Miracle on 34th Street.
Yes. Yeah.
Miracle on 34th Street. I love that movie, especially again the end, the whole
ending.
Thing, the ending is great, and it's funny, and even to see Fred Mertz as like an advisor to the judge who's totally torn about how to handle this, and he, but the character that Fred Mertz, William Frawley plays is so interesting, because he knows that the judge may have high aspirations, so he tells them to try to be cool, but all of that it's just such a great movie to me. I think whatever, and again,
no, definitely,
and to see a young Natalie Wood back then,
yeah,
or not. So, but again, maybe even just telling my age, but it's okay. But that movie for me definitely speaks.
And it's got to be the black and white version.
Yeah,
I watched that for the first time last year.
Really?
How'd you like it?
Yeah, it was a really good movie.
Yeah.
Honorable mention, another one of those movies that's not in my top 10 because I just watched, after all these and all the hype, I just watched it last year for the first time. A Nightmare Before Christmas.
I have never seen it yet. Never.
I've watched it last year during Christmas for the first time.
All right, we gotta hold on.
You got to redo your list.
Yeah. Because something got to get kicked out. Something's got to get kicked out.
Because I know it's interesting.
The Benedict Cumberbatch version of The Grinch has got to go.
That's got to go.
It's got to go.
That's got to go.
Because The Nightmare Before Christmas, it's a beautiful movie because you watch it from October to December.
Yeah,
because it is both Halloween and Christmas. It is both Halloween and Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Listen, I thought about going to the Santa Claus from the movie for Christmas. I mean, the Santa Claus from the movie for Halloween. But I just, I figured I'd go a different route.
Yeah, you went as Oogie Boogie.
Yeah, well, no, like I went as Oogie Boogie last year, but like this year, one of the thoughts was going to Santa Claus,
Oh, okay.
like the Santa Claus from the movie.
Okay.
But that movie's just, it's
Yeah,
incredible.
that's an incredible movie.
I thank you for not doing that. He's like, yo, Dad, can you make this for me? I'm like, I know.
So this goes against every principle I have.
No, it was not even so much that, but just the actual making of a costume. I mean, not that I can't do it. I'm not thinking I'm able to do it, but it just would have been a lot. That would have been even a lot more.
Yeah, because you did really good with the
The Oogie Boogie costume was incredible.
Yeah.
That was incredible. I was like, wow. And when Mo told me that you did that, I was like, wow, brother got skills. That was good.
Absolutely.
That was really good. All right, I got one more, and then I'm done. I'm done. The Santa Claus, the first one.
The first one, yes. The
First one,
Yeah,
just the
that
first
was
one.
good.
The other two was in, but the first one, that one is my favorite.
Yeah.
The first one was incredible. The second one is watchable.
Yeah.
The third one
Was-
is abysmal.
yeah.
And the fact that there is a TV show coming this
Yeah,
year
they're doing like
is disrespectful.
Wow.
See, you mentioned that, so I got now one more movie now. Home Alone.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
First time your mother and I watched that, our jaws hurt.
Really?
Our jaws. We laughed so hard. It was so comical. Such that slapstick kind of humor. It just,
Yeah.
oh man,
Yeah.
we just laughed till we cried.
Yeah. That.
Till we cried. It was great. It was definitely great.
But that's another one of those movies that they should have just stopped after the first one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I watched the first one, but any ones after that, no.
Yeah, I will watch the second one because
No.
Macaulay Culkin is in that.
The second one was like, all right, y'all left him home alone twice. I'm calling child services.
Child services needs to be called. Like, he should not be with y'all anymore. Like, it shouldn't happen.
It's like,
But after that, it was the last one with Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
No, I get that wrong because the third one I actually enjoyed.
that was with the new guy.
Yes,
the new
that was
kid.
the first new kid.
Yeah.
The third one I actually enjoyed.
Yeah.
But everyone after that, you could just stop.
have there been?
How many have there been?
6 or 7.
There's been that many?
Yeah, because one of them, they just did a new one last year on Disney Plus.
Wow.
I think I saw that one.
Yeah, they just did a new one last year on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
It was
matter of
bad.
fact,
It was really bad. What's the name was in
I
it?
did see that one.
Buzz was in it.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
that's
He-
right.
he
You're
was in
right.
it.
That's right. You're right.
And
You're
they
right.
were
You're
like, He
right.
was talking about it, and he was like, "Yeah, my brother got home alone." And I was like,
Oh, and just so you know, they are doing after all these. Now, even though they did do a Christmas Story 2, it didn't do that well, but they are doing another not adaptation, but they are doing a Christmas
It's a
Story. It's, more like a sequel.
It's more like a sequel because
Yeah, and this
it's
is him
Ralphie just as an adult. Yes,
Yeah, he's coming
A
back.
Christmas Story Christmas.
Yeah,
I believe is
yeah.
the name of it.
I'm kind of excited to see that. And you know, it's either going to be really good or it's going to suck. I'm hoping that it's really good or at least watable because that's
I'm not
one of my
excited to
favorite
see
movies.
it, but I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
There's also something else coming out, and I saw preview about it. And I'm looking forward to it. It's I don't recall. It's like I don't want to say Silent Night, but it's about Santa, who doing what he does, but then he comes across this one little girl. Her family gets robbed or kidnapped or something.
Oh,
like
what's
that.
the name of that movie?
Yes.
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 I'm so here for that. I'm definitely
Santa goes all Bruce Willis on
Yeah.
them.
Yes. Yes.
So
You just can't stay away from it. Like, wait. You have a poster of Bruce Willis in your house, don't you?
Shrine.
It's got to be young Bruce Willis because lately
Wait.
Bruce Willis has just.
But that's
I'm so happy he retired from
I'm
acting.
story.
I'm so happy he retired
Some of the
from
last
acting.
stuff he did was like, dude,
A
really?
lot of the last 10 years of his career,
Yeah.
he
Like,
was just like,
no.
if you sign in a check, I'm gonna do
I'll
it.
do it.
Yeah. But
Matter of fact,
but,
that's what's gonna happen at the end of that movie. At the end of the movie, they're gonna pull off Santa's beard. And it's gonna be Bruce Willis. Spoiler alert.
yeah. But yeah, that one definitely looks that looks interesting. And again, it's something different.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
it's something
Definitely.
about
Yeah.
Santa, doing what he got to do to protect the kids.
Yes, absolutely.
Just like Barnes said, Santa love the
Santa
kids.
love kids. But also, it's like three things. One, honorable mention because this movie is hysterical. It's great. Christmas with the Cranks.
Yes,
That was good.
Yes.
I watched that.
movie
I
is
watched that.
hilarious.
There's another one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also there is a Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds have a Christmas movie
That's coming out.
coming out in like a week or two.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And I just saw today, they just posted a picture of it today. The Rock and Chris Evans also have a Christmas movie coming out.
Are you kidding me?
No. The Rock is in like this Deadpool-esque Santa-looking suit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited.
Okay. That's
I'm
going to be in the
excited.
theaters or on on streaming.
They haven't said yet. They
Okay.
just announced that the movie is coming.
Okay.
That they're doing, the two of them are doing a Christmas movie
Okay.
together. And that it's something they've always wanted to do.
Okay.
So,
That sounds interesting.
sounds good. Sign me up.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch.
I'll watch it.
I'm going to watch. Why not? So,
Definitely.
But now, thank you. Yo, who be pie? Because speaking of Chris Evans, Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even got nothing to do with anything.
Okay.
But Wakanda Forever.
Oh,
We are 4 days away.
yes. You guys have y'all tickets already.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
you-
have secured the tickets. I was almost tempted to do it again because I wanted to just look yesterday to see like if where tickets are available still, like this weekend, if you can get tickets. The only times, well, no, I only looked at the theater in Secaucus, but I looked at the shows, and for the most part, all day there were slots available for the very first showing at like 11:15 on Saturday, but then
I'm surprised they're not doing any midnight shows that the night before.
well, no, there are tickets going on sale Thursday, like
But for the midnight shows?
yeah.
That
Well, it's
probably
even
already-
earlier than that. Like,
Probably already sold out.
but like 11:30 at night, Saturday evening. It's like there's only like 3 seats
Wow.
sold for that, and I was like, huh. I don't remember the last time I went to the movies that
That
late.
late, yeah.
I said I don't think I'd be okay.
Yeah.
We used to specifically try to get the last show of like every movie.
Really?
Yeah, we were psychopaths. Like, why were we out that late? Like, what's wrong?
It's like, I want to fall asleep.
It's like,
I want to go to the theater and fall asleep during the movie.
But I guess that could even be an indication of how good it
Yeah,
is. Like,
yeah.
If you stay
If you
awake
say
at that time of
it
night,
better,
it has gotta be a good
it got to
movie.
be real
It
good.
got to be a good movie.
but yes, it is coming out. And until yesterday, I was doing really good with only watching the very first trailer. Because I didn't want to see anything.
Yeah, I stopped watching because they just released a new trailer.
Yes.
and I would not watch it. Because they matter of fact, the new one, they're even showing that one on television. I when every time they show it, I'll turn just because I was like, I'm not gonna watch it anymore.
I just want to go watch
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I'm trying to keep expectations
yeah.
at a manageable level. So that if I go to see this movie and it's really good, like my mind's just blown. I don't really want to, but then I don't want to go and then be like, this wasn't really all that great. But it was good because, again, black people don't make bad movies. That's, it's a standard here in
Yeah.
the show. Black people don't make bad movies.
No,
Okay.
Ever.
ever.
But, I just want to be blown away. So I don't want to go in with expectations. I want to just go in and just accept it for what it is and just see what's gonna.
You kind of like want to go in and look at it the same way you saw with from the first one.
Yes.
The same way you went in, because you had no idea. I mean, even though you were familiar with the character of the Black Panther, you had no idea what Wakanda was going to be like. None. And from that first scene where she's flying the plane, Okoye is flying the plane, and she says, "We're home. Welcome to Wakanda." And they fly through the thing, and you're like, the whole theater gasped when I saw it in the theater. It was like, what? And everybody was like, because you were not prepared for what you were about to see. And then after that, it was just crazy after that. It just got nuts after that. It was, but that, you kind of like want to go
you
in
want to just
and not really know what to expect, even though you've already been familiarized with with Wakanda. But it's still, you don't really know. You want to go in,
still, and you still kind of getting that because
it's a new,
Chadwick has passed.
exactly, it's a new Wakanda you're going to now.
We still don't really know what to expect and how they plan to tell this story.
Yeah.
So you still don't know what to expect and what's gonna go on, but I'm excited to see it.
Yes.
I kind of wish I hadn't seen like a single trailer, because even the first trailer had me really excited to go see the movie, which is good, because prior to seeing the first trailer, I was extremely worried about
if it was, actually I was worried if it was even going to happen at one point. I really didn't know.
I was very worried for this movie, but after seeing the first trailer, I'm like, okay, you got me. I'm excited again. I want to go see this. And now I'm even more intrigued, having seen so much. I kind of wish I hadn't, but like having seen so much already about this movie, I'm looking forward, because like I didn't need to see what Ironheart's suit looked like till I saw the movie.
I still haven't seen that. That trailer, I haven't watched.
Like I didn't want to. I purposely did not want to see what she looked like until I went to the movies.
Yeah. That I wanted that to be a surprise. Yeah.
Man. Like, and then that song Rihanna released.
Oh man.
Like I said, like when I first heard it, if that song is any indication as to the tone, as like some of the tone of this movie, I'm gonna need some tissues, because I'm clearly gonna be crying.
Yeah, it's gonna be real. That song was real emotional. I was like,
I even have to wonder, and it may very well be, because I'm sure they'll address some way somehow.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
The child not being there.
Yes.
So I'm sure that's going to be.
Oh yeah, that's going
to
however they do
they
it.
actually do that. Yeah, definitely will be. So.
Like it's just.
Matter of fact, I read an article. There's 1, 2, 3. I think there's 3 after scenes. There's one like mid credits, and then I think they said there's 2 more. There's 2 more. They was like, the one that's mid credit is gonna be the one that messes everybody up. They were like, that's the one that's gonna mess everybody up.
Yeah, and I kind of looked too late too, because I tried to, like I said, Uncle G, one day we're gonna be at these premieres. We're gonna be there.
That's right, on the red carpet.
With my nice Convos with your mom's favorite tux on.
There you go.
It's just gonna be a.
I see it.
It's gonna be a black tux with the logo all over.
Dude, I see it. I see it. I see it.
That's just how I'm gonna roll. Like
I
black
see it.
tux logo all over it.
I see it. I see it.
That's how we gonna roll. But yeah, it's just who do we think is going to be the new Black Panther?
I'm thinking all roads kind of like lead to Shuri, but I'm sure they're not just gonna make it that simple. They're just not gonna make it that simple. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, not that she could not be.
Not that she couldn't do it.
But for me, because of her technical prowess.
Yes.
I kind of envision her staying in kind of like in that role.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, being the, if you will, genius that she is, being that intelligent for me.
Yeah.
And but I think I mentioned to you, but the one who was kind of like T'Challa's girlfriend or like the spy,
Yes.
whoever she was. I don't recall her name, but I kind of maybe saw her. She seemed to be more of the warrior type.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who would actually fight for, Wakanda and that kind of thing. But that's just, but that I kind of saw her as a possibility. So I don't know.
Uncle G, what you think?
I don't know, man. I all roads is point, all signs is pointing towards Shuri, but I don't think, again, like I said before, I don't think they want to make it that simple. And like you just said, Kenny, that is that because it makes more sense for her to be behind the scenes doing the tech. But the only person I could think of would be the only two people would be the other two women, either the Okoye or I think, is it Nakia?
Nakia.
Nakia?
Yeah.
Nakia.
That's
Or Nakia. It would have to be one of the two. I would want to see. I think Okoye would make a good one because she's bad.
Right.
She would be the Black Panther with attitude. Yeah, she would be really rough. Somebody, an article even came out where they was talking about that, and they said, "How about Angela Bassett?" And I was like,
I mean, that was definitely going to be my sneak peek.
that was gonna be your sneak peek.
Yeah, that was going to be my sneak peek. Not even gonna lie to you.
That would blow everybody's mind. But I'm
Queen
like,
Mother
yeah,
being
word.
the Black Panther.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would blow everybody's mind. But I was
Because
like,
that suit looks like something Angela Bassett would like pick out.
and I guess to the point, the fact that because aside from being the Black Panther, you still would need to be the ruler. So
Yeah.
I guess that's interesting.
that's in it. Yeah. So when I didn't want to discount it, and now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, it's like, well, what if just for this one movie, it was all three of them?
That's a thought.
It was all three of them.
That's a thought.
It maybe, again, like I said, maybe just for this movie, for whatever the situation arises in this particular movie that might warrant that, maybe it would be all three of them.
Yeah, that's a thought. Especially because in one of the trailers that I did want to see, the Black Panther had those repulsor blasters Shuri used
Yes. Yep.
in the first movie.
Exactly.
She,
because,
like the Black Panther had those on the suit.
yes.
Because again, we can't assume that just because they are small in stature,
Yeah. We can't.
assuming that it's a woman,
Yeah.
like the suit looks very feminine,
Yes.
but that doesn't necessarily mean.
Speaking of which, now that you go in there, just a sidebar, because I do remember reading somewhere that that there was at one point there was talks about T'Challa having a secret son. Having a secret son.
That's like coming to America, man, all over again.
Just saying.
What is that?
I'm just saying. And then I'm wondering, I was like, but who would be? Because here's the thing. In the comic books, there was even in the game of comics, he married Storm.
That'd be a nice lead in to bring the X-Men into the MCU.
That's what the article was kind of like alluding to, is that that he had not secretly married, but he had married Storm. For the time that they were married, they had 2 children. I don't know if it was in another universe, Marvel universe, but they had 2 children. One was a boy. I think they were twins, boy and a girl. And so it might be something like that where they may use to lead them back, as a lead in to go back to bring the X-Men back, because they've got several different things that they're trying to do, trying to figure out how to bring them back into the MCU. Maybe this might be the intro, because it could be a small kid, it could be a small boy.
I hope not. I did also hear that it could be Michaela. I butchered this lady's name. I think it's Michaela Coel.
Who's that? I know the name. I know that name. What has she been in?
I know her from her hit show Chewing Gum.
Oh,
on
I
HBO.
I didn't watch that.
But she's in the movie. She's one of the new
Oh, she's one of the new
She's
people?
one of the new characters in the movie.
Oh. See, I didn't
And
know.
she is a warrior in the like she is seen kicking butt in the movie.
Really? Is she one of the Dora Milaje?
She's never had the uniform on.
Uh-huh. But she might be a spy.
Yeah.
Like
She might
Nakia.
be a spy. So that's also been like a thought.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
knows?
Who knows? It's like I said, they got like several different theories.
It's like a bunch of different ideas out there. But yeah, I think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
By the time we come back, I will probably have seen it like twice.
Yeah, I will probably have seen it. My wife just asked me the other day. She said, "Do you think we'll see it the first week?" And I said, "Nah, we probably won't see it the first weekend." I said, "Maybe because she works from home." I said, "Maybe one day during the day, we'll take a day and just go see it during the day when the theaters aren't as probably won't be as crowded."
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, but that's it. The first weekend, nah, that's a wrap. So you probably won't be able to find it playing unless you like you said, you find somebody showing it at 11:30. Doing an 11:30 show because most people they won't be venturing out except for like diehard fan and younger people.
Yeah, no, it's still movie tickets available because, like I said, I looked yesterday just to see, what sales were like. Because I know the day tickets went on sale, I was like, we need tickets right now.
So who's going with you guys? Just you and your dad and
My mom.
your mom?
Yeah.
Just the three of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm definitely
Looking forward to it.
definitely looking forward to it. I
Gotta
can't
make
wait.
sure we get there early. I can't miss previews again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can't miss previews again.
Yeah.
I can't not have a large
Yeah.
raspberry Coke
I was
again.
getting ready to say, gotta get your Coke this time.
Yeah, I can't not have a large raspberry
And now
Coke.
that you've been talking about it in my head, I've never tried that. I'll usually get. They have like a million different combos of soft drinks, so I usually end up getting something else. But now that you keep talking about, I keep thinking it's like, all right, now I got to try raspberry Coke because I've never
It's
tried
so good.
that. Is it?
It's so good.
I will be giving it a shot the next time I go to the movies.
Yes, you should. It's really good.
Yeah. But
But yeah. Black Panther Wakanda Forever in theaters in 4 days.
wow, can't believe it's down. It's down to like 4 days.
Right.
One of the things too is there's been a special on Channel 7, 2020, just talking about the past movie and the one coming up.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I think that has made it such a great experience, even if you will, is the fact that they talked about how even like the woman who won the Oscar for best costume design,
Yeah.
but all that they went through, how they actually went to Africa, how they really explored the continent and combined so many different aspects of it, and so even just visually, it's such a great movie. The costumes, all that kind of stuff, so that what they went into it with, how they really just how they really, and even now with the Aztec culture that they're using for the people underwater. Again, but they really just spent so much time and energy into just really drawing from, and then mixing and melding things together so that visually
You could tell they did their work. They did the work.
Yeah, exactly. So
Definitely.
should be definitely something good to see, something entertaining, all aspects like
Does
that.
Does anybody know anything about the actor who's playing Namor?
He
He's
was
a
on.
mutant. Oh, you meant like the real person?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
I don't recall his name, but he was, but he was also interviewed in that special that was on ABC and stuff like that, whatever. Him and the woman who plays his wife, and her name is Namora.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but they definitely talked about how it was great that
That's interesting.
That,
That's interesting.
That they just y'all can delve so much into the ancient culture.
I wish I had seen that because again, I was always interested in that because when they first showed you the character and I'm looking at the headdress and I'm looking at the outfit that he had on, I'm like, that looks really Aztec.
It is.
Yeah, and that has like a heavy Aztec influence. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. I'm wondering where they going with that. How did it get to that? You know, that they would decide on that kind of look for him. But but it looks cool.
Because I mean, I don't recall much. I mean, I always liked him in the comics, so I didn't have much of many comics of him, but I've definitely enjoyed him. But yeah, I definitely don't recall too much about him at all.
No. Especially again, that's a different twist on the whole Atlantis and Atlantean. Do they even call them Atlanteans
I don't know.
in the movie?
I don't.
No,
think so.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They don't call
there
them
is-
Atlanteans.
There is another term which I don't
Yeah,
recall.
I can't recall
But
what it
definitely-
is.
It definitely is not that.
So it's like that whole thing is going to be a lot different too. Again, that they don't even refer to them. I forgot they refer to them as something else. But that should be good. Yeah. And I like the interesting part for me is the fact that they made him, even though nobody really says anything, he's kind of like a person of color.
Oh no, he is.
He's a person of color, and I was like, "Ooh, y'all got that off."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all got
What
that
you
off.
what you gonna say?
Because I'm sure that I'm like, isn't Namor supposed to be white?
He's from underwater. He's from underwater.
But I think even that they talked about how that the culture initially was
Yes.
on land.
Yeah, on land. People
were
forget that.
They were from I
Yep.
guess from the Mexican area
Yep.
and stuff.
People
like
forget that.
The area, Mexico area.
Yep,
excuse me, and stuff
yep.
like that. And they then went underwater. But yeah,
And he's a mutant.
yeah, he's a mutant
That could also play heavy to the
X-Men
the
thingy.
X-Men tie.
Yeah.
Because he is. They said I did read that he is.
Matter of
he's
fact,
a mutant.
I believe they called him in the comic. He was supposed to be written as as one of the first mutants. As one of the first mutants. Besides, the only other one that was before him would have been Apocalypse. Yeah, Apocalypse. But yeah, he was also he was one of the first characters to even be called a mutant.
I need him to come back.
Yeah.
Apocalypse.
Yeah. But at any rate, I can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait.
So that'll be the next show.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be the next show.
Thoughts after the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
they've already had a premiere already.
yes.
So people have seen.
Yes.
I don't think the critics have seen it. I don't know if the critics have seen it yet,
Yeah,
or
man.
if they have been. They're not. I don't think they've been
Yeah, I don't
allowed.
think they can say yet.
They can't say. They can't put out their critiques yet.
That's fine. I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see this, and I don't
just
see it
wanna-
in it. I just want to go see the
I
movie.
just want to go see the movie.
Yeah.
Let me think what I think.
Yeah, I won't. This will be one I won't read anything
I'm
until
not reading nothing
until after I see it.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I might delete all social media on Thursday. I might delete all social media on Thursday.
you might have to because
Crap, I can't. I gotta post about the episode. Once I wake up on Thursday and post about this episode coming out this Thursday, I'm deleting all social media until I see the movie.
Gotcha. Because that's
somebody just is bound to say that the new Black Panther is on
Right.
and
And then
Oh,
I might just have to fight.
yeah. So you definitely
'Cause, like,
people
I deleted like mad people for ruining like
people are going to be talking about it.
if you ruined anything, like somebody said Aunt May died in Spider-Man, we're no longer friends on anything. Somebody told me Tony Stark died in Endgame before I saw Endgame.
Ooh.
We are no longer friends
Ooh.
on anything. Like, you ruined the movie,
Yeah.
we're not friends.
Yeah. Why would you put that on there anyway?
Because some people just like to watch the world burn.
No. Yeah. The Joker theory.
Yeah, some people just like to watch the world burn. But yeah, Dad,
So
thank you
Thank you.
no problem.
for joining us.
Yes.
I appreciate the invite.
Thank you for sitting in with us on the couch.
Appreciate it.
Whoa, relax.
Watch Die Hard.
And I will, and I don't have a problem with it. But I would never
He's like, I will never
equate Die Hard and
with
Christmas
Christmas.
as a
Oh my
Christmas movie.
goodness. Well,
as
you know
opposed
what?
to a movie
And
that
I'm gonna tell you
happens-
why I added it. Well, first of all, because Die Hard again that's one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies. I mean, one of my favorite movies. I will watch Die Hard. I don't care how many times. But the first two are my favorite ones. No, not the first two. The second one I hated. The first one and the third one with Samuel L. Jackson. Those are my favorite out of the whole Die Hard franchise. But the
You
reason
don't like
that
the one where he threw a cab at a helicopter?
I didn't
I enjoyed that whole scene,
really.
including the extended edition. Because if you watch the theatrical, yes, in the theatrical version, he goes on like this little rant, and then the next thing you know, he's shooting the helicopter. I mean, the cab at a helicopter. If you watch the extended edition, the rant in the tunnel before he before he like launches it's longer.
Yeah. Okay.
And that part was just hysterical myself. I don't even know which movie that was in. I just like that scene of him like ranting in the car about like, because I think he was like supposed to be on vacation or something, and he's like ranting about how I'm gonna sit here, I'm in this car, and I gotta fight all these people, and I just wanted to have a nice vacay, but no, you can't have like he goes off for like 10 minutes, and then he launches the cab at a helicopter.
Okay, that would have been fun to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that's wise one. And then a couple of years ago, they started having this big discussion on social media about what was considered Christmas movies and what weren't considered Christmas. And when they said Die Hard, I was like, yeah, Die Hard, that's a Christmas movie. And then they brought up Gremlins. I was like, yeah, Gremlins, that should be on the list for Christmas
But
movies.
see, what it is too. See, this is a guy who, when they put up a tree, you know, so you have to like about April, March, April, May, June. The tree is still up. So.
And the lights on.
Exactly. I'm sorry. I just had.
Oh goodness! So if you come by my house after Christmas and you see a tree, don't
Just mind your business.
Just
mind
relax.
your business. But yes,
Yeah,
this one was
it's good episode.
Definitely.
Good cast.
The couch is open anytime.
Anytime.
Thank you.
And maybe you'll have us on your pod one day.
Yeah, the secret one that you
secret
run.
one.
That you've been
That you run.
running.
Use a voice changer.
This is good. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
No problem.
No problem. But until the next
Till
one,
the next one.
we out.
Later, y'all.